Welcome to the InHer Circle podcast with MsHoliness, bringing you a dose of inspiration from the ground to greatness, starting now.
Yes, welcome, people of purpose. This is the InHer Circle podcast, episode 14, entitled Do or Die. Yes, do or die. Not to be mistaken with ride or die, people. Okay? So before we get started, I would just like to thank you all for joining me for the InHer Circle podcast, where I am the host, MsHoliness, and I am so happy that you decided to tune in with me today for episode 14 of the InHer Circle podcast. But before we get started, I want to do a recap of the last episode, which was episode 13, and it so seems like episodes ago. So as some of you know who follow me on social media, you saw where I had some complications, where I was in the hospital, I was impacted with COVID, and it was just like a long, drawn-out ordeal. But I am back and better than ever, back to bring you all a dose of inspiration. So with episode 13, I talked about how you couldn't be cavalier with your purpose. And that episode was entitled, What's It Gonna Be? So I basically gave you guys an ultimatum. I was like, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna get serious about your purpose or no? Are you gonna do what it takes to get to where you need to go or no? Just don't be cavalier about it and don't play with it. Do it and get it done, and make sure that when you do it in excellence. So that brings us to episode 14, entitled Do or Die. And I know y'all probably like, what she mean, do or die? What I'm simply saying is do what it takes. Do what it takes in order to succeed. Do what it takes in order to excel. Do what it takes in order to put all of your haters to shame, like to shut the mouth of the wolves. Yes, I call haters wolves because they normally run in a wolf pack, all right? And as people of purpose, we are bold, we are strong, we are courageous. We are like lions and lioness, okay? We're hungry and we're vicious, not vicious to the degree that we're attacking people, but we're attacking purpose. We're making sure that we go out here to get everything done that we can think of, fathom, or imagine according to the purpose that has been placed down on the inside of us. And we're doing it in supernatural strength and in supernatural prowess. And we ain't going to let nothing stop us or slow us down. Not even COVID, you guys. That's why I was determined. I was hungry, all right? I was a lioness, all right? I was just ready to get back here and inspire you all and get you motivated for 2022. It's 2022 and what we going to do, all right? We're not going to die. That's what we're not going to do in 2022. But we're going to do, like I said, whatever it takes to get the vision to come to fruition. Whatever it takes to see the purpose materialize. Whatever it takes to get us to that next level so that people can see us living on a whole nother level. It won't be to boast or brag. It'll just so that we can be examples of what purpose defined looks like. What purpose in motion looks like. Because so many people have untapped, unrealized purpose laying down on the inside of them. And they don't really know how to quite get started. They don't know who to look to for guidance, so on and so forth. So if they see you, they need to see you doing something in an excellent light. You need to be the person that they look at and say, oh, I know I can do this. Oh, this is how you get started. Oh, this is how you get that done. Yes, straight like that. Well, you guys, we're just going to take a commercial break really quickly, and then we'll be right back.
And now a word from our sponsors. Nerd Boy Rich Clothing for your hottest urban streetwear. MHW Creations, servicing all your literary needs. And Ace the Weave Doctor, hair extensions done right. For sponsorship opportunities, inquire within. And now back to the program.
So yes, that was a word from our sponsors, and we are back for episode 14 entitled Do or Die. So yes, that do or die that I'm talking about is essentially just doing whatever it takes to see all of the vision come to fruition, see the purpose materialize, and see you get everything done in the spirit of excellence so that you can go to a whole nother pinnacle. And you guys, I'm just so happy to be here giving you all this inspirational talk today. As I first stated, I had a whole ordeal and battle with COVID. So I never made light of COVID. Y'all know I'm a believer. So I have prayed. I have stayed in faith. I have kept my social distance from people. I have done everything that I was supposed to do. But on New Year's Eve, I kind of congregated with some people that had COVID, unbeknownst to me. Okay. They knew they had it, but I guess they thought their faith was a little bit stronger than what it was. And essentially, that's how I got COVID. But even though I was impacted by COVID, it did not take me out. I'm still here. I did not die. What the devil meant for evil, yes, I said the devil, Because y'all know I'm a believer, I'm a Christian. I have to give y'all that disclaimer. So what the devil meant for evil, God meant for my good, as it is this day, to save much people alive. So how I'm going to save much people alive in this season is to give y'all the witness that though I was impacted with COVID, God did a 3-day turnaround. Yes, my God. I know everybody's not a believer. I know some of you have different faiths and different beliefs, and that's okay. That's what makes us all unique and all different. But we're comprised as a whole because we're all human. We're the human race. But yes, my God, he wrapped back around in 3 days, and I got up, with purpose. But in the meantime, in the between time, while he was wrapping back around, y'all, I had an unpleasant hospital stay. I mean, like, it was horrid. And I had to endeavor to do or die. So I had to muster up some strength to pray while I was in the hospital. I had to muster up the strength to be able to advocate for myself in the hospital. So essentially, we can find a lesson in everything that we endure and go through in this life. For instance, I had to do or die in the hospital. It was me against COVID, and I was determined to live, okay? I was determined to get up from that hospital bed, and not only get up, but get up with purpose. Speaking of getting up with purpose, you guys, I am so happy to be knocking my book out finally. That writer's block that you people talk about is gone. I don't believe in writer's block, all right? I just believe that there was some hindering spirit to try to keep me from getting this awesome and amazing book written thoroughly, okay? Edited down, okay? And published for you wonderful people of purpose so that you too can get up and get up with purpose. But as I digress, all right? I had to do so that I would not die. I had to muster up the strength needed in order to fight through. So like I said, even in life, you know, you have to endeavor to muster up the strength to keep fighting through, even when your situations and circumstances prove difficult, even when you got some things coming at you that normally you would handle in one way. But in this season, you know, you got to handle it in another. And why? Because you're operating in the spirit of excellence. Because doing equals excellence, all right? So when you're operating in the spirit of excellence and you're getting stuff done, essentially you're going to do stuff differently than you did in last season. Because I'm a proponent here that somebody who keeps doing the same thing over and over and getting no real results is experiencing insanity. So when you move from a place of insanity as people of purpose, okay, and I'm sure we have all been insane at a point. We've all kept doing something over and over until something finally clicked and was like, this ain't getting it. This ain't it. We need to do this a different way in order to produce what it is that we was called here to bring to fruition here in the earth realm, in order to produce our very best product, in order to produce the very best version of ourselves. Do you hear what I'm saying, see wonderful people of purpose? So that's what do or die is about. Do or die is about moving in the spirit of excellence, no matter what you're facing, no matter what you're up against, no matter what's coming against you and what's trying to stop you or hinder you or hold you down. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? You're going to continue to do in excellence so that you won't die. And not you per se, your person, but I'm talking about the vision. I'm talking about the dreams. I'm talking about the goals so that they won't die, so that they can come to fruition, so that you can see all of it be made manifest in excellence. Because we want to see your purpose be realized. We need to see it. I keep telling y'all that I need to see y'all do the things that you have been purposed to do. And why? Because there is somebody out here waiting on what you have to offer. Because what you have to offer is your gift to the world. So not only is it for you, but it's for someone else that you're supposed to help come through. You know, they'd be like, come through, y'all, come through. So I want you all to get on your job, get on the grind, get out here and make it happen and do it in the spirit of excellence and get it done. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I want you to do or die. So with that being said, you guys, we're just going to segue over into today's hot button topic, all right? So for today's hot button topic, I need to go in on Russia, Mother Russia. I need to go in on Mother Russia. Like, what's good in the hood over there in Russia? What is really going on with Putin and all the rest of the capoots over there? They just invaded a whole country. They did Ukraine dirty. Dirty may be an understatement. They done went over there, chased them civilians out, bombed up those people's homes and businesses, took over the nuclear plant, and they doing all of this, in my earnest opinion. Now, y'all know when I say earnest opinion, y'all know I operate in the prophetic, and I'm a minister. If any of y'all follow me on social media, y'all know I be giving y'all the raw, the down low, and the skinny. And all of this is being done in an effort to incite war with America. But y'all see what Biden did. He straight grabbed that bag. Can somebody say straight grab that bag? That's the American way, people. That's what we learn, how to straight grab that bag. I gotta clap on that again. So we saw our president come through and hold $1 trillion hostage. He said, nope, I'm going to sanction this here good money. Y'all want to play over there and one of my allies face it? Y'all want to go and attack them? First, Russia was trying to side with Iran and make war with Israel. All right? Then they come over here and start trying to battle the Ukraine. Anything to get America involved, and I do mean anything. I mean Putin's just relentless, you guys. And nevertheless, I'm praying for the entire situation. So this is not to make light of it, but it's just some heavy stuff that's going on right now all across the world. And if y'all caught some of my prophetic addresses over there on social media, because I am MsHoliness at MsHoliness Right, so you can go over there and catch those addresses. I talked about how there would be war. I said there, in fact, will be war. That's how I said it. There will be war. Y'all forgive me. I'm in a silly mood. I'm just happy to be back. I miss y'all. Let's clap on that. Let's clap on me being back. Yay! But yes, you guys, on a more serious note, I said that there will be war. And there is, in fact, war, as you can see. I specifically said that there was war ensuing and that the U.S. was putting out a lot of small little fires on every end, but that it would become apparent in the days, weeks, months, and years to come. And it is very apparent right now. And though I wish it inevitable, at a point, America is absolutely going to have to get involved. Because Mother Russia, the bullies, you guys, Russia, them some cold people over there. All right. Now, I wouldn't want to go up against Russia unless I had a band of Haya walking with me. Now, Haya just means angels, okay? I would have to have Michael, Gabriel. Do we need Raphael? Yeah, in case somebody need to be healed. But I would need like some serious backing because, I mean, Russia is serious. They are like cutthroat. They're like the ultimate Americans. They are like so cutthroat. I'm glad to see that President Biden did make a move, even though he ain't making no drastic moves. He probably like, I don't want to fight them crazy people. Do you see Putin's teeth? But Biden got some yellow teeth too, so we ain't gonna go there about the teeth. No, I think Biden got his teeth fixed. I gotta go look at this picture, but yeah, we ain't gonna go there about the teeth. We just gonna leave that alone for now. But on a lighter note, and I don't know how light this is, I also told about this inflation with gas prices, food, and rent. Oh my, gas prices, food, and rent. Oh my. And now we see it. And America is up in arms behind this thing. I've been seeing posts all over social media. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, fix it, Lord Jesus, fix it. People was already in financial turmoil due to the pandemic that was coronavirus. Look, I felt like I wanted to say, coming to you live. But no. Seriously, you guys, people were already financially and emotionally stressed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, okay, as a result of coronavirus. So as if we needed something else to add to the equation. So I'm just praying for all Americans. I'm praying for everybody abroad. Just a word without, you know. And my hope is that the people remain in faith and have hope and believe that things are going to turn in their favor. But while you believing that things are going to turn in your favor, if you have to go grab a second or third job, you do that. Because I know this is the gig age and this is the gig economy. Everybody just want little gigs here and there. And believe me, that sounds nice and sweet, but everybody ain't just going to be able to work gigs. Some of y'all got to actually go out here and get jobs again. So, yeah, I know that PPP and that PUA and all the other P's, popping P, done spoiled y'all, but y'all got to go out here and get on y'all grind because things ain't going to change no time soon. They will change, but just not anytime soon. Because y'all got to pay it for all that loan money y'all took, all right? And for that unemployment. Like, did y'all think they was just giving out free stuff and for those extra food stamps that y'all was getting? Like, y'all was tearing America up. Y'all was like, mess up some commas, yeah. 100,000, 300,000, another 1,000, that's 100,000. Like, come on now. Y'all thought y'all was just gonna be blowing through bags like that, and bags just need money. Y'all thought y'all was just gonna be blowing through bags like that with no repercussions. So now a lot of y'all good old Americans gotta go out here and get a second and third job because y'all brought into the system. And it is what it is. I guess it's the time y'all needed the help, but now everybody's paying for it. But if y'all anything like me, these gas prices have not been affecting me because I live by faith. The food prices have not been affecting me because I live by faith. The just shall live by faith. So if you are not the just, get to a place of being justified and get in God to the degree that you can trust in him, rely on him, and depend on him for your food and your meat, because you're going to eat. Oh, and for your gas too, because he'll take care of that stuff too. Yeah, he's the God of all grace. He's the God of all grace that's sufficiently for us all in every area of our lives. But I don't want to get too preachy. I'm just saying, like, get like me. Y'all won't have to be out here stressing. Just get like me and trust God, and he'll see you through. Well, you guys, that wraps up our hot button topic for this episode. But before I go, before I let go, I want to do something just a little different, all right? Now, I'm not going to pray or anything, but I just want to give you a few words of encouragement. I want to give all of you a word of encouragement who are hard pressed on every side, and it feels like the walls are caving in on you. You feel like you can't see the light of day, and it feels like you're losing ground. I want you to know that you will get through this. Things will be okay, and that we are all in this together, and that we have one another, and that we can stand on each other's shoulders, lifting each other higher and higher as one, making our way back to the center. Well, I know I don't never tell y'all this, but I just want you all to know that I love all of you people of purpose so very much, and I want you to win. And I'm praying for you that you may contend with every adverse situation that you are facing and come out on top. Well, that concludes our talk for today. Thank you for joining me for episode 14 of the InHer Circle podcast, entitled Do or Die. With questions and comments, text 484-393-2730. Keyword the InHer Circle Live. To connect with the InHer Circle, follow us on Twitter at the InHer Circle _, on Instagram at the InHer Circle _podcast, and on Facebook at the InHer Circle podcast. For sponsorship opportunities, email us at inhercirclepodcast@gmail.com. Well, this is MsHoliness signing out. I look forward to you joining me for the next episode, where I aspire to lift you higher.